Hey y'all, happy Thursday. The end of the week is upon us, honey. Hey Tanya McNeil. Hey Head Crafts and how you doing? You driving when you start, but let's go. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So, honey, I just had to pop on and share a little tea with you guys this morning, a little coffee, tea, soda, whatever you drinking, because I got a couple of theories, you know me. Hey Sunshine, how you doing? Y'all please hit the like button. Please share the video, right? So, anyway, there's a lot going on around here, okay? The demons are circling, honey, and they are in the midst. And, honey, today we going to talk about it, okay? So, I don't know if you guys seen my little rant last night, but I was highly irritated about the liar telling lies, okay? But that ain't nothing new. It's what they do, right? So, I'm good with it, right? And so anyway, but I also wanted to talk about something very interesting, right? And so what I wanted to talk about was the fact that KRN released some audio last night, right? We know forever that people have been asking for receipts and all of this and all of that, right? And so KRN released some audio last night of a phone conversation that I guess uh Cruiser gave him the audio or something like that. I don't know how it came about anyway. But there was a few things that were very telling. But what I couldn't understand was after all that audio, how is it that Yaya came out to be the bad guy instead of TMO? Well, I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why have you ever heard the term of keep your friends close but your enemies closer? See, that's the game that the Bison is playing over there, right? So come to find out that the Bison ain't never felt it for Yaya, right? She ain't felt it for Yaya ever since the peace and love days, right? So, but she wanted to keep that enemy closer. Now, part of the reason why the bison is so big is because the bison is very jealous and very envious of people, right? No matter your shape, form, or fashion, the bison is very envious and very jealous of folks, right? So, come to find out that the bison ain't never had it for Yaya. Even though Yaya was swinging hard for the crew. She was trying to stick it to the crew and stick with the crew and all of this and all of that. And I find that very interesting. So I was listening to Ronnie Q this morning, and Yaya was on her. She's clearly upset. She got a right to be upset. But that's the very same chick that you went at me for, and we ain't never had a problem, Yaya. Okay, just like she lied on you, you lied on me. So in essence, the chickens is coming home to roost, right? And furthermore, I found it very interesting that I heard on Ronnie Q's today or somewhere, if I'm not mistaken, that KRN in confidence told Nika who it was that doxed him. And then Nika in turn tells Brianna who doxed him. And he supposed to be telling Nika in confidence. Okay. Now, a lot of people see Nika as the harmless old lady, her and Yaya, all of this and all of that. Child, they all are something else, okay? A piece of work. So now I'm not surprised at Nika because she ain't got no integrity at all. You know what I mean? So of course she will tell Brianna that, right? She gave the demon my phone number. So this is par for the course for her. But what I want to see, y'all, what is going to be very interesting to me is because clearly the lines have been drawn in the sand. And so they are going to make Nika choose. Nika already know. And it seemed like she have already chosen. But see, they're eventually going to make her choose between Yaya and Brianna, right? Yaya and the House of Slithering, and Nika know this, but I think Nika, she'll go and choose Brianna, but Nika also knows that Brianna is once again becoming a part of the House of Slithering, right? She is once again getting ready to slither up under her demon mama, right? And we know who that is, right? So let me tell y'all this so Nick is gonna have to make that choice, and unfortunately, She's going to have to choose the house of Slithering because she ain't strong enough to choose her good friend Yaya. She's simply not strong enough, right? And so that and plus um what else was I was gonna say? Oh, and also the house of Slithering um finally figured a way to get back in the beef sector, right? So the way that the demon is getting back in the beef sector, up under the guise of the bison, because you know the bison says she's the nucleus, but but the bison ain't the nucleus. She's the portal. Everybody uses her to get in, right? So she ain't the nucleus or nothing. She just the portal, right? And we saw a perfect example of that when she let all those Umar guys in, and all those Umar guys turned on her, including Shakim, but we know Shakim been talking smack about her, right? So the she ain't the nucleus, she's the portal, okay? She's the people, she's the one, and she big enough to be a portal too, by the way. She's the one that everybody come through when they trying to get recognized over here, right? Or whatever, right? And so that's what's going on with that situation. But as far as the demon over there, she's even using her as a portal. Okay, y'all please hit the like button, share the video, right? And let me say shout out to my replay gang. That's why I put hashtag replay gang, because you know you can't hardly get a word in edgewise. And I got time this morning for a few minutes. We don't went back to school here, and I have to do it early, right? I would have done it earlier if I have to, if I could, right? So anyway, so the demon has a plan, right? So you got Bison over there talking about she the nucleus when the demon thinks that she's the nucleus, right? Now the demon want her people back. She wants her place back in the use in the beef sector, right? Follow me now. So what the demon is doing is is bigging up and seeming like she going to bat for the bison, right? Because the bison is going to do anything she can and join up with anybody she can to get rid of Ness. This how much hate and jealousy and envy she got for Ness, and it's gotten so bad that she take any kind of help she can get, including the help of including the help of the demon. And the demon know this, but as soon as the demon feels like she's brought Ness to heel, she's going to turn on the bison as well. Okay? Like last night, you heard the bison over there lying, talking about I brought up her name when me and the demon was arguing on hood tables when the demon brought up her name. Okay? And what about all those names that the demon was calling her? She was calling her just as much many fat girls as I was calling her. Okay. But now all of a sudden she's cool with she's cool with the bison. Oh, the demon said I was bigger than the bison. Okay. Okay. So the demon is doing all of this to really try to overthrow all of them. And not to mention the fact that the demon feels like the bison took her people away from her and she want her people back. Okay. And really, the bison knows this, but like I said, she's so obsessed with trying to get rid of Ness that she don't care at this point. And that's why I asked y'all per the title of the video, who you got? You got the K crew, you got the House of Slithering, because it ain't the House of the Bison, it's the House of the Slithering, right? Or it soon will be, okay? Or do you have your own mind, okay? Now, there are a lot of people that love what the demon is giving, as well as the bison, right? So they're gonna be good with it. And some people is so goofy around here, and we know that there are an abundant amount of sheep around here, right? So they're gonna feel like they gotta pick a side. But for me and mine, we picking ourselves. You picking your own mind, okay? If you're a part of my crew, the Nomad Land sector, or even the Porch Watchers, you know to pick your own mind, right? Now it's cute to go over there and listen and whatnot, but you ain't got to choose. You ain't got to pick a side. The only side you should pick is your own side, because you're the only one that pay your internet bill, okay? So they over there doing anything they can, throwing all kind of lies up against the wall, including the lie that I'm supposed to be working. Did y'all hear her say that I'm working with Ness and Kimmy? I don't talk to nobody on the back end. Okay, so how's it that I'm working with anybody? Okay, they know that I only work alone. They've been knowing this for years. That's what they can't stand about me. Okay, I'm not weak like a Nika or a Bison or even a Yaya. Unfortunately, cause Yaya is now over there calling Nina the Amish chick, but Yaya was going back and forth with people saying that the Amish chick was not white, right? So now all of a sudden Nina is the Amish chick, right? Same thing for Nika. Oh, and I also heard TMO said if Nina ever make her mad, she gonna call her white too. She gonna call her Amish as well. I said, ain't that something? But TMO is the one that started all this stuff with them conversations and all her sneaky ways. Child, and they even went far back as Madison Blue. Okay, and Yaya said that she didn't know nothing about the Madison Blue was Kimmy. And Yaya also said that and she also said that uh the Bison didn't even tell uh Pizarro who Madison Blue was, right? But that's your bestie. Now, see, here's the thing about her bestie. Don't Pizarro realize that the Bison don't like her either? The Bison don't like her. Hey, just read my book. Hey, everybody that came in. The Bison don't like her. Just and the Demon don't like her either. I'm talking about Pizarro. So Pizarro, I hope you're paying attention because one day, shortly, one day soon, this is going to be you. The same way they doing Yaya, honey, this the same way they gonna do you because they don't like you either. Okay? Now, Pizarro ain't that stupid. I mean, she dumb, but she ain't that stupid. She know her day is coming, but she is a parasite and she's trying to hold on for dear life. Okay? Because y'all remember when the demon first came back, she was going at Pizarro because it was Pizarro's turn and Pizarro has the most numbers, right? So now she going after Ness, right? And she really ain't saying nothing about Pizarro. She talking about Ness. And then I thought that now I heard now we know that the demon loves to do the court thing, right? So Ness is over there ignoring her, evidently. And so she's getting so frustrated that she thinks Ness is going to send her some kind of cease and desist, and it's going to be some kind of court situation. Honey, this is the same playbook. Everybody don't care enough about you to take you to court, fool. Okay? How you gonna humiliate somebody like Ness when there's nothing to humiliate? Basically, it's what I'm saying. How you gonna humiliate Ness when there's nothing to humiliate? You see what I'm saying? So that's very interesting to me, right? So the demon is wanting to overthrow really Ness and the Bison and Pizarro and whoever else you got up and KRN and whoever else, right? But see, the demon really don't want to go up against KRS for real. I mean KRN for real. She really don't. Okay. And then also they want ODS to pick a side too, right? Now whether ODS will acquiesce or not, I'm kind of doubting that because at the end of the day, he'll kiki and ha ha with him, but he still know what the deal is, right? So I don't think that ODS is ever going to acquiesce to this situation, but who knows? But you can't stay cool with both sides no more, ODS. So you either pick their side, the K Crew side, or you pick yourself. I advise you to pick yourself. Okay, because so far you've been picking yourself, right? Because nobody, hey, Sweet Low, so nobody, and Roxy and everybody that came in, Lisa Monet, nobody really wants to be under the house of Slithering. They think they might, but they don't. There are a lot of new people around here that really feel like that demon ain't doing no worse than nobody else, right? So I was on, I jumped on Miss T Velocity's panel yesterday, right? And I was, giving, my opinion of the demon, right? And she said even herself, well, she ain't doing no more than nobody else. And yes, she is. Okay, because she's a demonic entity. Okay, and if you can't see that and you can't feel that, then okay, that's on you. You join the house of Slithering too. Okay, and see what you get out of it, right? But something else I couldn't understand is did why did what is her name, Cruiser and Jay Wilson go on to the Demon's channel when they know the demon can't stand them and they can't stand the demon? Why would you go over there to explain or have a debate about anything around there to her channel? Who is she? They acting like she the Lord and Master or something around here. She ain't running nothing but a big weak sauce mouth. That's how she doing. She has no power. She is a bully. But it behooved me as to why they felt like they want to go over there and have a conversation about something going on between them in front of that demon. Okay? Y'all see how this going? All right. Hey, Miss T. I'm my PWN person and I don't link up with anyone. Miss. Okay, good. Then you got your own mind. Then you got your own mind. Time will tell. Time will tell. But anyway, time will tell for a whole lot of people, right? I don't understand how nobody can't see what this demon is doing. But in time, if she get her way, everybody gonna see. Like Brianna said, the nucleus. Like I said, she said she the nucleus. No, honey, you the portal. You know that VS is using you, but you so green with envy when it come to Ness, you willing to join up with her again. She using you like she always done use you, Bison. She always done use your channel as her second channel. See, a lot of people went round back in the day when you first start coming on, when you was a part of TSCC before you got kicked out. We know you know she used your channel as her second channel. We know she used you as a doxer and whatever else she wanted to use you for. We know that. And you got to be a weak sauce fool, a complete sheep to go back up under that madness. But she just as crazy, the demon just as crazy as the bison. Well, the bison just as crazy as the demon. Okay? Because the demon says that the bison is her daughter. Okay? Mm-hmm. She in her mind is some kind of hierarchy. That's what you gotta understand. Okay? See, a lot of people don't get what's going on around here, but just hold on a minute. You'll see. Mhm. When the demon feel like she comfortable enough, she's going to put the bison in her place as well, because she don't appreciate the bison taking her people. And then we know that the bison, if you was around back then, the way she built her channel, the way she built it up, is by making everybody think that her and the demon was still cool, when her and the demon was actually not cool. Because we know that she is the nucleus when it comes to liars. Okay? She is proud to be a liar. She is proud to be a liar because somewhere in her fat brain, she believes this stuff because this is all she has. Okay? She believes that everybody wants her moldy, crusty, stinky, smelly vajayjay. Because she always inviting everybody to it. Okay? That is so absolutely disgusting. It's trash. And you even hear the demon over there talking about, oh, this stuff getting so good that I'm creaming in my pants. I'm like, oh my God, you hoes ain't got no couth. You uncivilized. It always go back to that JJ. This is so disgusting. And the bison over there, so what is so good, so special about having a menstruation? Every woman has a menstruation. I guess because she lost a little bit of weight and she started having a menstruation. She happy about it? I'm confused. What is so happy about having a freaking menstruation? Is miserable. You uncomfortable the whole time. Okay? And when it comes to the bison, oh my God, can you imagine? Oh my God. And she live in Florida? Child, child. Child. That's all I got to say about that. Because I don't even want to visualize nothing like that. It's got to be a whole disaster area. Okay, just let me say that. All right. And Yaya said though, but Yaya said something that cracked me up on Ronnie Q's channel this morning. She said that the bison is over there mad because she can't take Ozempic or Wegovy or whatever. They won't give it to her no more. Okay. So I was like, oh, that's why that neck is getting fat again. I thought she started out eating the medicine. Okay. No, I guess that they won't give it to her no more. That's what Yaya said. I didn't say that. That's what Yaya said. So I guess she over there mad about that. Child, I don't know. I don't know. And we know she sure ain't gonna go back to the gym. She might go back to the gym, do a little quick 4 or 5 minute video. That's it. And she out of there. Okay. Throw some water on her chest like she working out real hard or something. That's how you getting out of that bison, honey. Okay. But that demon is tweaking itself and it's working and it's hustling hard. Okay. But you know this demon is weak sauce. Oh, and she think her commentary is so special that after she do the commentary, if you want to watch it, you gotta watch it on members only. Okay. Child. I missed whatever it was she had going on on over there yesterday the first time because I got a life. Okay. But I guess I'll never know because before I pay for a membership, I'll never know. And it's weak sauce when you got to go behind a paywall. See, they used to talk about Sean Bradley doing it, and now they doing it as well. She taking her stuff behind a paywall with a scary self. Okay? Scary, scary, scary. That's how she is. And she trying to make a little quick hustle out of it. Because she think her commentary is so special. You deserve to pay her for what YouTube give you for free. Okay? That's why she put her stuff behind a paywall so quick. That's just a sign of weakness to me. Because why would I if I say something about you, I want you to know I said it about you. I don't have to put it behind a paywall or nothing else. Okay? I find it very interesting, right? But I really don't. It's just basic, really. Okay? Just like I see that she trying to wrap up the bison, I mean not the bison, but the demon trying to wrap up and slick come at Sean Bradley sideways too. And Sean Bradley know it. He know. He know what she trying to do. He know better than most. Because he been dealing with her way before I was dealing with her. Okay? But it's very interesting. And another thing I found very interesting is who in the heck went back and found Kimmy's what she when Kimmy was in church. And what's the big deal about her being in flip-flops? I'm confused about that. She probably had her heels on so long her feet got tired. So if I'm going to an event or I'm going to church and I'm on my heels for a long time, hey NYW, I always got me some flip-flops in my bag, some slides or something. Because after a while, honey, your feet simply cannot take it anymore. Okay? I hate to go to an event. Now, church, I put my flip-flops on with the quick. But if I'm going to an event, I literally got to sit there and suffer till the event is over with. But you best believe as soon as I get in the car, them heels is coming out. Okay? So I don't understand what the big deal was about that. And the lady had on a skirt, a black skirt. She had a hat on. Okay, that was church attire. They even talked about the woman's church attire. So what was the key about that? Like I'm trying to make it make sense. What was the key about that? Okay. And then you heard the bison over talking about something. I told y'all she was shaped like the egg. Bitch, you shaped like a buffalo. Are you kidding me? You are shaped like a buffalo. A big old bison. And then she had now I don't even know why she felt like she had to say that I was darker than her. I don't have a colorism issue. Did you think I was the Miss O for a minute? Cause I wish I was darker. See, my granddaddy was darker than the Miss O, and he had blue eyes. So if I could have came out looking just like my granddaddy, I would have been just fine. I'm proud of my color. Maybe she got that from the demon when the Jack and the Beanstalk demon over there. Okay. Why she over there jealous because I got hips and a waist and a behind and she don't. Okay. Because she built up like an 11-year-old boy. Okay. Well, I'm going to say a 17-year-old boy because she about 6 or 7 feet tall with no behind and no waist and no hips. Why I want to look like a boy like you or a man like you? Why would I want to do that in the first place? But I guess that's where the I guess she was upset. 'Cause she thought I was gonna be upset because she said I was a slave. Honey, if it wasn't for my slave ancestors, girl, I wouldn't be here. Okay, Harambe? You the one around there dragging your knuckles, walking around on your knuckles with them big old hands that you got, girl. Them big old man hands that you got, girl. Okay? I'm proud of my ancestry because without them, there would be no me. See, y'all got to do better than that when you coming for me. Y'all better play with these simpletons around here because I'm not impressed at all. Mm-hmm. And as far as that demon using the playbook, same playbook, ain't nothing changed. Okay? You got these fools around here really scared to even talk about her. And what was the deal? Why was she trying to start something between YouTube cameras and Ronnie Q? What was that about? Is it because YouTube cameras likes Ness, or YouTube camera said something that she didn't agree with concerning some of the kerfufflery that she was doing? Like, is that what was? Do y'all know why she tried to start something between YouTube cameras and uh and Ronnie Q? Because I don't know if Ronnie Q talked about it this morning, but I didn't hear that part if she did. Right? I was just wondering what that was about. I didn't understand it. YouTube cameras been, and ain't nobody got, like I said yesterday on Miss T Velocity's channel, nobody has a allotted time on YouTube. Okay? I don't know why nobody feeling salty whenever somebody goes live, because there's always a replay game. I'm not offended by it at all. I go live when I get time. Just like everybody should go live when they get time. That's what the replay game is for. Okay? And I appreciate my replay gang people. I sure do. Nobody has a lot of time on YouTube. These streets be so crowded, you got to go live when you get a chance. Okay? Nobody has a monopoly on the time slot over here. Okay? The only person that has a monopoly on YouTube is YouTube. Is the algorithm. Is the YouTube guidelines. I don't see why nobody getting up just because you might. Okay, you've allotted to say this your morning show and nobody else can't go live. But somebody in another sector, and all the sectors are live the same time as you are. The same way people go on live on top of them, they can go on live on top of you. What's the big deal? But the demon tried to play on that to get something started between them two. But I believe the goal was to, I guess you don't like something YTC said, and YTC came on yesterday, just like I did, and had to rebuke the demon. Okay? And if y'all don't think that's a demon, there's something wrong with y'all. But those of us have been around for a while, we know it ain't necessarily about what she do, it's how she do it and her energy behind it. That's what the deal is. So she ain't got to be doing nothing no different than nobody else. It's the energy and the evil spirit behind it. That's what the deal is. Okay? But you wait around for a while, you'll see it for yourself. Don't nobody want to be under the thumb of that demon. I refuse to be under the thumb of anybody because I pay my Wi-Fi bill. And really and truly, at the end of the day, that's what that demon can never, ever stand about me, because I wish I would. I don't claim no click on here. Okay? I ain't got to dox nobody. I ain't got to claim no click. I ain't got to do no dirty stuff behind the scene. I ain't got to talk to nobody behind the scene. I stand alone. Okay? True. But it's a current trend of everyone going live in the morning. I like it better than late nights. I can't hang. Oh, I absolutely can't hang in the late nights. That little quick video that I did last night, honey, it was a lot. Okay, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was like I be tired in the evenings, and I don't be wanting to do it. Okay, but that bison had me messed up last night. I was like, oh, this what we doing? See, people play too many games around here. Okay, These idiots play too many freaking games, okay? And everybody think it's a dang on joke, all right? You have no integrity if you got to lie, all right? And you are weak if you got to lie and try to spin a weak narrative. It is what it is, okay? And it's sad if this YouTube is your claim to fame. Because we know when it comes to the demon, that's her claim to fame. Okay? When it comes to the bison, this is her claim to fame. And that's unfortunate. Okay? This all they got, literally. I'm like, oh my goodness, how sad. Okay? And like Sean Bradley said, when it comes to the bison, she a prisoner inside her own body. And we've seen that time and time again. She want to be somebody else. She want to be Chloe Bailey. She want to be Halle Bailey. She want to be Nicki Minaj. She just want to be a normal sized person. Okay? She just want to have a life like her friend Riley. She want to have the life of Riley. Okay? I guess. I don't even know that. I wonder, is that her only friend in the world? And is that really her friend? Honestly? And is Riley the one that time that she said she used to go to work and leave her car with her then boyfriend, that's what she called him, and her friend and the boyfriend had something going on in the back, and they used to take her car and ride in it together or something like that. Y'all remember that story? Right. Just read my book, The Life of Riley, right? You remember that? You caught that, just read my book. Okay. Go just read my book. But yeah, I find it really, really interesting. And then jump up something. Oh, Riley said you get the cramps worse when you pregnant. Girl, are you going to have an invisible pregnancy? Nobody could ever tell. Are you serious? Child. But like Sean Bradley said, she trapped inside her own body. She imprisoned in her own body. Every day she in prison for life in her own body. Why you think she's so miserable? Hmm? And that demon over there miserable. She can't get along with nobody. She can't even get along with herself. She trapped too. So of course they want to come online and wreak havoc and share their misery with everybody else, because misery loves company. We all know that, right? Misery loves company. Yes, it does. Uh-huh. The stuff is just whole weird. But anyway, I just want to give you guys my theory because I know what the demon is doing. Okay. The demon does not appreciate the bison building her channel off of her. The demon feels like that's her channel and those are her people. Okay. And they're gonna follow right along. They're gonna follow in step, just like the bison gonna follow in step eventually. Okay. Because she couldn't take Ness no longer. She just got so much hate and envy and jealousy for Ness. I'm talking about the bison, that she had to join up with the demon again. Like I said, you ain't the nucleus, but you are the portal. Okay? And that's what's going on, y'all. I truly believe that. But I heard Ness was driving the demon crazy because Ness was ignoring the demon. And I don't blame Ness. That's what she's supposed to do. Okay? Can't enjoy nothing. Mr. 20s, stuck in the house and on the internet all day. Didn't even live her life. Ain't that something, NYW? She angry about that too. I lived my whole life when I was in my 20s, child. Sure was. Sure did. It's unfortunate. Okay? That's why she tried to compare herself to old people. And that tripped me out when Yaya and Nika used to make, oh, you arguing with this child. Y'all arguing with this young lady. Well, y'all was following behind a young lady. Child. Yeah, she about to lose all her 30s too, NYW. You right about that. Mm-hmm. And it's just, child, it is what it is. Lord have mercy. I can't even call her a winged demon. I can't put no wings on that demon. It's too big to fly. So I'm just have to call it a sloth demon when it comes to the bison. That's a bison demon, okay? Child. But did y'all see that demon I put up? That picture, that's a true picture. That's how that Jack and the Beanstalk demon look. Okay, with the wings, okay, with the paper in the hand. Okay, I put that on my community wall for a reason, right? I don't know if y'all caught that. But yeah, I said, no, she ain't over there lying. I said, Lord have mercy. But I really wish somebody could tell me why Cruiser and Jay Wilson felt like they had to go over there and explain anything to her. Who is she supposed to be? Now I'm gonna have to turn in the thing invisible myself. Because I'm not gonna be talking about it every day. Okay. So I'm gonna have to turn it invisible. Because I done gave my warnings. And every time I warn people of something, it come true. Okay? But ain't nobody supposed to listen. Ain't nobody supposed to take heed if they don't want to. Because like I said, you the only one pay your internet bill. And you got a right to be a dang on sheep if you want to. God gave us free will. It's what it is. But if you want this sector to turn into the intimidation sector, because see, ain't nobody never going to have me under their thumb. Not the demon, not the bison, not near or one of them. Just like they didn't before, it won't do now. Even the bison said yesterday, well, this turning into the fire babe against TSCC again. But what she really was talking about is KRN crew against really, I guess it's supposed to be right now Pettyville, but really it's going to be against the House of Slithering, okay? Because the demon is making the bison think like she doing something, making like she doing something. But like I said, the demon is using her as a portal as well. Okay. Because we know that when the demon came back, she thought that she was gonna be on top again. I don't know why, but she did. She thought that she was gonna be on top again. You know. But you got a lot of weak fools around here. And we know a lot of people love that type of entertainment coming from it because a lot of them are demons and imps. Hey Creole as well. Okay, so they loved it. Somebody sent a message. I deleted it. Put a message on my under one of my videos saying VS ain't doing no more than nobody else. GTFOH. I'm like, child, block, block, child. Right, not having your own mind is a dangerous thing. It's just like, and then read my book. What they used to say, the mind is a terrible thing to waste. Well, we see that on a day-to-day basis around here, do we not? But I just told y'all what my theory was of what's going on. Now I'm not psychic, but this what it sure looked like to me. I'm just waiting to see how Nika is gonna get rid of Yaya, cause Nika already knows she got to choose. But Nika also don't want to be up under VS no more. Okay? Because when Nika was under VS, she had to get herself out from under VS. Because Nika said, just read my book. You remember this, when Nika started saying, my people, don't like me cavorting with you. Now, this is after VS got Sean Bradley off her back. Then she had to separate herself from VS because Nika said that her people didn't like her being with her. Right? So is she gonna go back under VS or and turn on Yaya, or is she gonna finally stand alone and keep her friend and still deal with her friend girl? What she gonna do? Hmm? But Yaya is innocent. Well, I think that Yaya is innocent in this whole scenario, right? Because they're not going after TMO. They really need to be going after TMO, you know. So in this incident, yeah, I agree with you. Absolutely. But Yaya, when it comes to Yaya, see, karma is something else. So the way Yaya rolled with them demons and the way she took up for them demons and lied for them demons, See, that's coming back to hiring because everybody get their own karma, right? That's just how it is. I think Nika likes Yaya more than Burger. I do too. But she thinks she can get more from Burger. Absolutely, I agree. I agree. But Nika has never been able to stand alone. And but when I heard them say that in confidence, King Roman News told Nika who doxed him, and then Nika turned around and told Brianna, that told me everything I needed to know. Honestly, hey, where me? But I'm just wondering if Nika is gonna go back up under the house of Slithering. Cause it ain't the house of Pettyville. It's not for long. Okay, because I already told y'all what the demons played, her motive behind now being nice to the bison. Okay. She knows she done caught the bison at a weak moment, and her weakness right now is Ness. Okay. So that's why she fighting so hard against Ness. And plus she don't appreciate Ness having those numbers either. But the overarching factor is the fact that she want her position back, her quote unquote position back. Okay? And then sometimes the more things change, the more things stay the same. So we could be entering in another phase of pick a side. Okay? But I advise people to pick their own side and go where they want to go and get the good little tea. Okay, if that's what you want. If you're not invested, if you're not a follower, pick your own side and just get the tea from everybody and sit back and get you a good little kiki. That's all you got to do. It really ain't that deep. It really don't make no sense for people to allow people on the internet to tell them who they can and cannot watch. Did you see Cruz and Jay Wilson? Yeah, I talked about it. I don't understand why they felt like they needed to be over there on her platform explaining nothing to her demonic self. Why was they over there? Jay Wilson, no, he can't stand the House of Slithering. And I'm assuming that Cruiser can't either. I'm assuming. But we know the Bison been going at Cruiser. The Bison even said that I was gay and I'm probably sniffing out the Cruisers for JJ or something like that. I'm like, girl, you a whole weirdo. You liking everything to that sort of thing. Her and the demon, they weirdos. See, that's that demonic spirit on them. That's that evil spirit on them. That's what make them talk like that. Trash. They ain't nothing but trash. That's all. Someone told VS that Cruiser was the mole and Cruiser hit the link. I don't care whether they told VS Cruiser was the mole or not. Why did Cruiser hit the link? Because I heard Cruiser say, are you going to let me talk this time or are you going to knock me off? Don't nobody have to answer to that demon. Like, who is she? So if she is the mole or if she's not a mole, I don't even know what she's supposed to be molding about. And if the demon ain't got nothing to do with this scenario, because it's the KRN situation, right? Why are they over there on the demon's channel explaining anything to her when she really ain't got nothing to do with it? And she really just inserting herself. So I'm just trying to make it make sense. That's all. They always cow down to that demon in one way or the other. Like, who is she? Who deemed her special? Weirdo. She ain't nothing but a weirdo. A pathetic, weak widow. Her and the bison over there, her whole crew. Her whole crew. They're all weak and pathetic. They need a leader. They all need a leader, evidently, including the bison. And like I said, due to so much envy and jealousy, that the bison is literally willing to go back up under the demon's rule. Okay? That's just how I feel about it. Trying to get rid of Ness. That's the whole thing is just this the internet, honey. It ain't got to be that deep. Okay? It started with the KRN voice messages, right? Cruiser told why she released the voicemail. I know. I talked about it earlier, Miss Creole. Mm. I listened to the voicemail. Well, I listened to his video last night. Mm. And there was a lot said on her. And evidently, it's some more audio that can come out too, if I'm not mistaken. But KRN said what, 7 days of pain? So we're gonna have to see what he say this evening. You know, is he gonna release more audio? That ought to be very interesting. But I don't understand how Pettyville is more upset with Yaya than they are TMO. When TMO was doing all the talking, it's a deflection. They upset with Yaya. They upset with Cruiser. Why they not upset with TMO? I'm confused. It's a deflection. SB said Reed has 29 voicemails from TMO. Is that right? He asked her to release them. I didn't even know that, but okay, she need to release them. But she might not be able to release them because VS won't let her. You got to think about that too. Will VS allow her to release those voicemails or no? Let's think about that. Because she is also in the house of Slithering. Okay? She might not be able to. VS might be, the demon might be telling her to hold on to him for some reason or whatever. Uh-huh. See, unfortunately, the demon uses Reed too, and Reed is very smart. She know. She know. She doing what she feel like she got to do, which is everybody's choice. Everybody got a right to feel like they're doing what they got to do or what they want to do. Okay. But I side anybody that's willing to join up with that demon. Okay. Anybody. I don't care who it is. It's horrible. I can't look at the chat if I'm over there listening to what the demon got to say because I don't want to start side eyeing nobody. They'll be coming over here sometime. Okay? Because that's a whole weirdo. But it's all right to go over there and get your little good kiki and all of this and all that. But when you start singing the demon's praises and stuff, that's what I side eye. Because I'm like, oh, they don't have no discernment at all. No discernment at all. Zero. That is crazy to me. Amazing. Mm-mm. But I done told y'all my theory as to what's on the horizon. I'm just sitting back and watching. Because it'll only be a matter of time before Nick have to choose up, O.D.S choose up, and Pizarro gonna get pushed by the wayside. Okay? Because really at the end of the day, the Bison ain't never liked none of y'all. Okay? And the Bison really she really been feeling that way about Yaya for years? And she been playing the nice to Yaya for years? I was like, wow. Girl, you been holding that in for years? Waiting for the moment? Wow. Mm-mm. And I don't even know if Nika going along to get along will save her. I don't even know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. I don't know if this gonna help her or not. But if she was smart, she would stand alone with her friend Yaya. But I don't think she can do that. I don't think she's strong enough to do that. And it just is what it is. You know. I don't know. I don't know. But I also found it interesting how she taking swipes at Sean Bradley. I guess she taking swipe. I guess the demon is taking swipes at Sean Bradley because Sean Bradley likes Ness and maybe KRN as well. And so maybe that's what the deal is. But that's weird too, in my opinion. But that's just me, child. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But I done told y'all how her mind worked though. And the Bison, She know what's coming. Mm-hmm. She just waiting for the other shoe to drop. That's all. Mm-mm-mm. But time gonna tell. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. It's a shame. They say the house of Slithering is trying to rise again against the K crew and the finessers and whoever else they think got some clout in this section right now. Okay. The demon said, "Ooh, I'm so close to my power. I'm so close to home. I can taste it. I'm so close to home. I can feel it in the air." Okay. I'm about to make it back to my crown and glory, which is the B sector. Let her tell it. Mm-hmm. And Brianna is my daughter. I'm thinking, girl, if you don't shut all the way, child. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I said, child, you got to be kidding me. But anyway, y'all, child, I guess that's all I got. Uh, I still don't understand why people are afraid of that Jack and the Beanstalk demon. I don't get it. She don't scare me at all. I don't care how many court papers she holler about. I don't care how many lies they try to tell on me. I be anything they want me to be. It ain't changing nothing. And when I want to come over here and talk about the demon and the bison and whoever else, that's what I'm going to do. Because you can't run me because I ain't no sheep. And I don't care nothing about you or yours, okay? They all delving off into people's personal lives because their life is so freaking miserable. Why else would you delve off into somebody's life like that? Hmm? And as far as KRN go, he got a right to be triggered and go off about his doxing anytime he want to, year after year, day after day if he want to. Because that man had to feel humiliated when he walked into that in the human resources and they played him that video of himself. Oh my God, can you imagine? I would have resigned too. Oh my God. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. And then that bison over there coming, she's obsessed with me. No heifer. You obsessed with me. You like when I talk about you. Okay? You like when I talk about you because you're masochistic. I don't like your energy no better than I like that demon's energy. Okay? But forget you and a pig slop you came out of. Okay? See, I really can't even call you no pig because you bigger than a pig. The only resort that I have is a bison or one of them big old Brahma bulls. You look like a bull in the face with that big old nose. Only thing you need is one of them big round hoops in the center of your nose. And you'll look just like a big old Brahma bull. Yeah, they say some guy doxed him. What is his name? Child, I can't even think of his name. But anyway, he's supposed to have told Nika that in confidence. And Nika went back and told Brianna, the bison. And then the bison told the people last night. But she was like, Nika, can I tell? Nika, can I tell? And so she supposed to have told the people last night who it was that doxed him. But I wouldn't trust none of them. I would think all of them had a part in it. And that's why he be triggered like that. And he got the right to be triggered about anything he want to be triggered about. Okay? He can be triggered about the group chat game. He can be triggered about the fact that he was doxxed and he had to be humiliated in front of his in front of human resources, which is honestly just another co-worker. He had to resign from his job, get another job. I hope it's a better job, you know. But it's just the fact that you had to do that because somebody was being messy and nosy and miserable. That's horrible. But you're gonna keep messing with people, and they're gonna mess with the right one. That's what they're gonna do. Okay. So the scary demon over there, all she know how to do is run to the courts because she's so scary. I got a video of you threatening me. That's what she said to Ness. I got a video of you saying this. I got a video of you saying that. So you take me to court. You take me to court. That girl is ignoring you. She don't want to take you to court. Everybody don't play like that. Ain't nobody got time for this stuff but you. Nobody but you. That girl all the way in Seattle, Washington. Why the heck do she want to take you to court? For what? Who cares? Oh, she continue to ignore your butt because you're obsessed. Because you want to follow through with your plan. And you know if you don't get her out the way, the bison ain't going to acquiesce, honey. Now she teetering. She willing to give up all that she done worked for in order for you to get rid of Ness. But you got to actually get rid of her. But if the woman don't cooperate, how you going to get rid of her? That's all I'm trying to say. But it's good content though at the end of the day, y'all. We finally got something to talk about around here. Okay, because I love to spin me a good theory and sit back and watch it play out. I'm all for that. And then another thing, if y'all notice, the demon is just as bad as the bison because they live in the past and they really literally can't let nothing go. Okay? It's unfortunate and it's sad, but it is what it is. Just a sloth demon and a Jack and the Beanstalk cat piss crazy demon flying around here creating chaos and mayhem. But some people love it though, so that's hey, to each his own. As long as you got your own mind and doing what you want to do, I'm happy for you. Okay, but I'm just telling you what I'm not gonna do. This is just my opinion. This is my commentary. Believe it, don't believe it, appreciate it, don't appreciate it. I appreciate y'all for listening. Okay, you ain't got to agree. I appreciate you listening. Okay, child. And I don't know if anybody's in here that was that was into the King of Queen stuff. Did y'all see that interview that Tasha K did with Rose Miller, the Queen of Kings lady? I said, Lord, Tasha got so triggered she had to walk off camera. I said, ooh, ooh. Tasha was really triggered by that. And that woman is she another delusional person over there in her sector. She just as delusional. I said, Lord have mercy. What is really going? You did Creole? Crafts. How you seen the interview? Did you see Tasha walk off the camera to cool down? I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. She done pissed Tasha K off, honey. Done pissed her off. I said, Lord, because Lord, that interview was just a hot mess. It truly was a hot mess. I'm like, oh my goodness. Wasn't it hot, girl? I was like, oh my goodness. She is so like wrapped up into a whole delusion of, I don't know if it's a delusion, a dream, a fantasy, but she wanted herself a six-figure Anglo and she got herself a bottom shelf Brad. And she tried to make that bottom shelf Brad be something that he not and never will be. I said, baby. Mm-mm. And Tasha was right when she told her, well, I think that you was having an issue when he was out of work for so long when you was pregnant. Now, I agree with Tasha when she said that. I said, honey, Tasha telling her the truth. And she also Tasha was telling her right when she was questioning her as to why do you got this Anglo man raising your black sons? I'm sick of it too. I was trying to understand it, but that woman, that Rose, she is truly sad and pathetic and disgusting. But what get it to be all at the end all of it for me is why you letting your husband, your Anglo husband, put his hands on your little black boys. I said, now see, I can't get into that. Tasha was telling the absolute truth. She was telling the absolute truth. Okay? Child. But I'm glad that Rose put that wig on her head, okay? She's so phony. She know what the deal is. And Tasha was telling her right when she told her, honey, you a fetish. You a fetish to that man, which is the truth. She ain't, but I can tell by the way that he acted, them videos that I watched, she ain't nothing. She fetishized him, he fetishized her. But as long as they good with it, okay, child. They really fetishizing each other. But like I said, I'm glad she put that wig on her head, cause she right that afro wasn't given. Cause she sure was looking like a little boy. I was like, bye bye. Mm-mm. I'm glad she put that wig on, honey. I'm like, honey, girl, keep it on, please keep it on. Whether he like it or not, honey, keep it on. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, she is phony though. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here, y'all. I did my hour. But if y'all follow the Queen of Kings, that saga, go and you didn't see Tasha K's interview, honey, go see it. Mm. But I like what Tasha K put on her community wall. I was annoyed with Rose being she was being real condescending. And she uses that. Let's see if I can find what Tasha K put on her wall. She uses that as a defense mechanism, Krause and Hall. That's what she was doing. She was using it as a defense mechanism. Okay? Let me see. I don't know if it'll show the whole thing, but let's see if I can get it on here. I don't even know if I can read it. But this is what Tasha K put on her wall. Hey, Miss T, dang, I missed it. But you're gonna have to watch it. Tasha K did an exclusive interview with her. She didn't even tell nobody that Tasha didn't even tell nobody that she was gonna be on the show. They just popped up. Just read my book. Said, "Oh Lord, I thought you said fetishize ham." No, no, read my book. I said that she fetishizes him. I can't really say that word, and he fetish. I can't say it. Her. They both fetishing each other. Okay, so this is what Tasha K put on her wall. If y'all can read it, I'm gonna try to read it. It says, she says, "You dang right, I worship my black man." She said, "I'm raising a black man, and I kiss the feet he walks on. I don't give two F's about whether or not we have a few bad Negroes in every a few bad N words in every race, because the N word with the hard er, that could be in any race, right? Because it means an ignorant person in every race. That's what Tasha mean by that. She said, but I will not put one race above the other simply because I actively choose to be in a relationship, and that she said, and that 1, 2, 3 has done me wrong. She says, I judge every person by how they treat me. She said, not based on three bad ones repping a majority. She talking about when Rose got on her and said she had 2 or 3 relationships after her baby daddy, after her the one that she had the babies by when she was 19. That black man right there, the one that they found, that's what she's talking about. 1, 2, 3 has done me wrong. She's talking about black men. She said, I judge every person by how they treat me, not based on 3 bad ones, repping a majority and blaming the entire race for them. She said, I've dated men from all races, and some were good and some weren't. She said, but I don't date one race over the other race because I felt that the other race was better than the other one, right? She said, this was my issue, and I stand on my question. Date because you love, not because you can't have. And this is coming from someone who has laid down with all races. We are not fetishes. That's what Tasha K said. And I absolutely agree with that. She's right. We are not fetishes, right? She said, date because you love, not because you can't have. And what she meant by that was what Rose really wants in her heart is a good black man, but she can't. She feel like she can't have that, and so she's settling for this bottom shelf Brad. That's what she meant by that. And if you seen the interview, then you would know what Tasha is talking about. Because like I said, Tasha K got so frustrated with her honey, she had to she walked off camera. That's how pissed off she made Tasha. Nothing but a fetish. It's disgusting. They look silly. It don't even look right to me. Child, uh-uh. You gotta watch. You gotta be careful when you fooling with these people. Cause you never know what's on their mind for real. Y'all look, this right here. Let me see if I can get this up right before I leave, y'all. It tripped me out. I was like, woo, she had Tasha hot, honey. Tasha was hot. So first, part of the time they were sitting over, Tasha trying to, chill with her, trying to get some truth out of her or whatnot. Child, the conversation got so heated that Tasha left. She had to walk off the camera, walk off camera, and look at Rose over there, sitting delusional, telling me something. Why you upset or whatever she's saying? I was like, girl, it's no reason they don't like you on here. It's no wonder why. I'm sorry they don't like you on here. Cause look at you. She got her calm, and then at one point in time, Tasha said, I can do the lip gloss too. And she done put some lip gloss on her lips. And look at Rose. Rose, you know this a nervous tick you got right here, girl. That's why she kept putting that lip gloss on herself, because really it was a nervous tick. Right across the hall, right? Rose loves this attention. She may have contact. Right, she may have contacted Tasha K for all we know. But then y'all remember what she tried to say? It's some lady that did a video on me, but that named Tasha K. I never heard of her before. Girl, you a lie. You on YouTube just like the rest of us. You can't tell me you ain't never heard of Tasha K. Girl, go sit down. Stop lying. Hey, Linda G. I said, Lord, and why does she have a jacket on with some, what is that, some jogging pants in Hawaii? Ain't she so, well, at least she put some clothes on. She didn't have the two-piece bikini on for the show. I was like, chill. Drinking bourbon. I seen it. Drinking, what she say, she had Jack Daniels in a plastic bottle. And Tasha was like, you better hope your kids don't get a hold to that or something like that. She said, I was like, chill. This is a whole clown right here. She is wholly delusional. Okay? Absolutely delusional. I ain't never seen her looking stupid. She ain't gonna do nothing but end up being yet another baby mama by herself. And this time she gonna have 4 boys instead of 2. Okay? A hot mess. Mm-hmm. Because we know this ain't gonna last forever. Okay? It's a train wreck in the making. A train wreck in the making. Okay? Child. I said, Lord have mercy. Uh-uh. So she pretty much got 2 beats, dead beats, that she really ain't gonna get much child support from either one of them, right? You had to stop watching her fake shit. I know that's right, Linda. So you finna get, and then she was talking about her first baby daddy don't, really pay nothing in child support, or they try to track him down, and now it come out of his check and all this and all that. That's the same thing she gonna be doing for Brett, and he don't make nothing either. Telling something he makes 6 figures, girl, no he don't, and you know he don't. So when y'all get a divorce or break up or whatever, you will have them 4 kids, and you'll still be taking care of them by yourself. So you might as well go to get your body fixed so you can get back on that pole, girl. But you getting older, you better hurry up. You better hurry up so you can find you another sugar daddy. Versus Flay said it don't matter what race you mess with. If you get a Dusty, you gonna get it. That's right. She got another. She got a bottom shelf brand, aka Dusty. Mm-hmm. They're a exactly. Exactly. I mean, like what? And she went right to the bottom of the barrel, restless fate. Yes, she did. Mm-hmm. She went right to the bottom of the barrel. Because see, number one, if you want, especially a black man, if you want one of them with some money, You got to move in a way in which you're gonna catch their attention, right? And Rose is not going to. She don't know how to move in that way. Okay, there's levels to this stuff. Okay, that's just like what was her name, Crystal Curzon over there. She always wanted to find her a millionaire white man. Now she with a black man. Ha ha! Now she with a black man. Last time I heard, now I don't know if they're still together, but last time I seen her, she was with a black man, which she always wanted to be with anyway. But she was mad at the black man that hurt her feelings. Okay, but you have to move accordingly. You have to have a certain type of pedigree to get the kind of man that Crystal and Curtis and this Rose want, and they don't. Neither one of them don't have that pedigree. So they can keep picking. And Kristen Carson, she had her bottom shelf brand as well. So what is that bragging about? They on her lying to other black women, making it seem like they white knight done came and rescued them. And just like Kristen Carson got a divorce from her white knight, so is Rose, okay? Because when it comes to Kristen Carson, her white knight divorced her. And that's what bottom shelf Brad Brett is going to do also to in my opinion, to Rose. He gonna find him one of them nice little Hawaiian girls down there. She still got a little color on her, and then he gonna start fetishizing her. And Rose gonna be stuck in Hawaii with 4 kids, okay? Trying to get child support out of Brett. If Brett ain't taking care of his daughter that's on the reservation, okay, now so she's on the reservation, so it means she's indigenous Indian, okay? So he probably fetishized that woman. Now he done went to Rose, he fetishizing her. Now he in Hawaii with a whole bunch of Hawaii women. He gonna find him one of them to fetishize. Pay attention to what's going on here, child. Been telling those BW not to fetishize them. Right, they tell them their own self. But will they listen? Nope. Nope. And that's good enough for them. That's good enough. It's nobody's fault because you don't know how to choose a decent person to have a relationship with. You know what I mean? And then if you only choosing that person based on money, it's never going to work out anyway. But you choosing ones that ain't got no money. Because you know you can't choose one that's got the money. Or the ones that got the money ain't going to choose you. Stupid. So Rose should have kept her butt in Vegas and single and kept her sugar daddies. That's what she should have done. And she should have been stacking her chips. Now she done spit out 2 more babies and now she got 4. I was like, child. 4 stuck in somewhere she don't want to be and delusional. That's what's really done drove her crazy, not the reactors. Woo, their relationship that drove her crazy. Oh my God. Anyway, y'all, I wanted to talk about it yesterday, but I forgot. And I went on and closed the video out before I talked about it. I really was just wanting to know if y'all seen that debacle, honey, on Tasha K. I thought it was very telling and very interesting. I did. Mm. But she just irritated Tasha. I was like, oh my God. But Tasha didn't realize that you cannot reason with madness, okay? You can't reason with somebody like Rose because she is full of madness, okay? And confusion. And confusion. Just like the rest of these heifers that I talked about today, they confusion. They mixed up in confusion. Okay? They got more than a double line. They got 2, 3, 4 minds, okay? And it's all confusion. Y'all heard I say that confusion. All right. Sure. Mm. But anyway, I gotta get off here. Thank y'all so much for listening to me. Thank y'all for staying here when you could have been anywhere else. And I'm gonna put this on my wall. And hope that the replay gang will come back and listen to the video because I really had fun. Oh, and if you check out my shopping bag, I put some laptops in there. Cause some of us have kids that need laptops. going back to school or whatever, whether there is college or high school or middle school or even elementary school, you need some reasonable price laptops, you know. And so I put some in my shopping bag. I hope that you guys will check it out. If you find a deal, please click on it and get you one of them, okay? But anyway, that's all I got. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I love you in the way that Christ loves you. Thank you for joining me. Please hit the like button on your way out the door, share the video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. Peace.